On today's adventure, we're going to be touring a treehouse villa at Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort. This horse racing theme resort at Walt Disney World in Florida not only has some amazing pools, but has incredible tree houses you can stay in. But before we bring you inside our treehouse villa, which is 7001 right here near the front entrance of all of the treehouse villas, I did want to show you the map, which if you go all the way around the loop, you'll eventually get to the Treehouse Villas Pool. We'll show you that later in the video. You can also get to the boat ramp, which will bring you over to Disney Springs. And I also just want to point out that the Treehouse Villas are considered part of Disney's Saratoga Springs, so you're able to access all of the pools over there. We'll show you a little bit later. So let's get headed to our treehouse. I wanted to give you an idea of what the parking is like. There are a few spots that are shaded and give you an idea of the distance you have to walk from your vehicle to get over to your treehouse. There's one over here to the left, and also give you an idea of how spaced out they are. There are 3 right here, and as we come around to the right, this is 7001, the one that we are staying at. You can see they have a traditional charcoal grill right here when you first walk up if you want to utilize. And below the treehouse, there isn't any hammocks or anything like that. And in fact, they have some signs warning you about snakes and alligators. So I wouldn't want your little ones playing around too much down here. So as we head up to the top, if the weather is good, you can come out here. They've got a little bench and a table and chairs that you can utilize in this deck, which is kind of nice because it's as though you're up in the trees, whether you're having breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And again, this should give you a better idea of the distance you have between yourself and the other tree houses. There are a pretty good amount of trees. So let's head in here to 7001 and let's see if my daughter will open up the door. There we go. So let's head inside. We throw all our stuff to the left here. And as we head in, it is got a lot of space. The ceilings are really high. And if I look over here to the right, we've got this mirror and this closet. When you open up the closet, you got a place to hang up stuff. You have a safe, you have an ironing board, an iron, and you can put all of the things that you want to in here. So moving on, let's check out what else this treehouse has to offer, which is a nice big giant table for your family. So if it is hot outside, you can have lunch, breakfast, dinner in here. You got some big spacious windows with some blinds that you can close if you want some privacy or just want to block out the light early in the morning. For those who aren't looking to go do some rope dropping, there's some bar stools you can utilize at the kitchen counter here, and you can control the temperature inside the treehouse from the living room here. So nice big spacious area. If we come around the corner, there is a TV that you can utilize. It's got all of the park information and different channels that you can change it to. So also down here, you're able to plug in a couple different devices. They have an HDMI plug-in, so if you had a different device, and you can change the input. So there's a quick look at the living room. We'll show you the couches converted to beds in just a little bit. So let's swing around and get a closer look at the kitchen, which has a pretty good size refrigerator and freezer. The kids are super excited that we're checking into a Disney treehouse. You also have a dishwasher down here, and you have a toaster that you can utilize for bagels or toast in the morning. And here's the size of the sink that you have. And over here you got a coffee pot. And like most Disney resorts, you have a number of different things in here, including some different English and green teas, as well as some regular Disney coffee, and they also offer you some decaf coffee. So all the standard stuff, and they'll come out to your treehouse and replenish if you need anything. And you've got a stove and a microwave oven. And if you open up the cabinets here, you do have some plates and some bowls. So it's fully furnished with anything you need for however long you're going to stay in the treehouse. Here's a better look at the inside of the refrigerator and the freezer, so you can put lots of Mickey bars in here. So let's move on to the master bedroom. You've got a place to hang up any jackets or coats up here, and you do have this little storage area down on this little bench. And you've got a pretty good size desk that you can utilize with some different USB plugins to charge devices, and I want to say it's about a 50-inch TV up here in the main bedroom. But I love the windows that you can look out and you feel like you're in the trees staying here at Disney's Treehouse Villa. So you're able to close these up at night. And here's a look at the bed in the master bedroom. You've got a dresser over here, another few lamps and lights, and a fan up above. So very high ceilings. You've got some nightstands with some USB plugs and standard outlets, a mirror on the wall over here to the left. And here is a look at the master bathroom. So they provide for you all your towels and everything you need, and your standard Disney shampoos and soaps. But a very nice little shower area, which you actually walk over here and open up this glass to get into the shower, which also contains a tub inside this glass shower area. So a little place to sit down here, and this jetted tub that you can utilize inside the Disney Treehouse Villa. So moving on from the tub and the shower, over here to the right, there is a little water closet with a toilet. So you can come in here and close the door, and other people can still utilize the shower or the tub. Here's a quick look at the master bedroom closet, but let's head through the kitchen and go around the corner to the other bathroom in the treehouse. You can see the mirrors here. You've got some butterfly artwork next to the toilet, and here is another tub that you can utilize with your little ones. It's got a little handle if you need along the wall, and a shower up above. Each treehouse comes equipped with a washer and dryer combo, which is very useful if you're going to be staying here for an extended period of time. So you can do laundry in your treehouse. And right here is our next bedroom we're gonna check out, which does have a queen bed, and it does have some nightstands and a great view looking out into the trees. You got a lamp stand, a pretty good sized TV over here, and over here on the left you can see the artwork. It says believe, imagine, hope, dream, with some birds. They provide you some extra pillows and blankets in your closets, and plenty of storage space in the closet. Here's a closer look at the TV in this room, along with some chargers on top of this dresser. But we love the theming in the treehouse. You can see this lamp almost looks like a tree, and I just love the view as you look out, and you just feel like you're in the trees staying at Disney's Treehouse Villa. Again, we're at 7001, so we are actually close to the road, but we couldn't hear traffic. So this is the first of the two smaller bedrooms, as my daughter is playing on the phone. Let's go around the corner and check out this really cool room for kids, which would be the bunk bed room. It's got two twin mattresses on the bunk bed, and again, a great view out into the trees from here. You got a little shelf over here you can store some things. So a ladder, you can climb up to the top bunk, or if you just want to come down to the bottom bunk, let me show you what it's like to stay down here. You've got a phone, and you each have your own light, whether you're on the bottom bunk or the top bunk. So here's the bottom bunk, or again, you can climb up and stay on the top bunk. But this is a great little room for kids of all ages. You got a TV and a dresser with some different outlets. If we open up the closet in the bunk room, you'll find a crib that you can utilize, as well as a laundry basket. So I decided to pull out the crib to see how hard it is to move around, and you could set it up in this room or the master bedroom or wherever you want. It's pretty easy to move around, but that is available to you if you are staying in the Treehouse Villa. So from the bunk room, let's head back out to the living room. I wanted to give you a look at the couches as they normally are. And from the master bedroom, let's head back out, and I want to show you the couches now converted to beds. So you can see you got a twin bed right here, as well as a queen sleeper sofa that have been opened up. They state that this can sleep up to 9 adults. So hopefully, now that you've watched this video, you have a better idea of the sleeping arrangement at Disney's Treehouse Villas. If this tour has been helpful to you in any way, shape, or form, do us a huge favor, just simply hit the thumbs up button down below before we head over to check out the Treehouse Villa Pool. Let's head over to the boat transportation. Over here to the right, I believe is Treehouse 720 and 721, which are right by the boat dock. So you can walk over here and the boat will run throughout the day, and you can wait here for whenever the next boat arrives. It wasn't too long for us, and we were able to hop on as we were headed over to Disney Springs. But I did want to show you this tree house, which was right along the water, so you can see all the boats go by if you're on these particular tree houses. But after a short time, we were over at Disney Springs before we knew it. When it comes to the pool, the Treehouse Villa pool is pretty decently sized, but it's not too exciting as far as any slides. We did utilize it one day, but we spent more time over at the High Rock Spring Pool area, which had a very fun slide. If you're staying in the Treehouse Villa across from Disney Springs, you can also utilize the Congress Park pool area. It's a nice little pool, no slides or anything like that, so a little bit more chill for adults. You can also utilize the Grandstand Pool area, which has a great little splash pad for little ones and a pretty good size pool, coming in at 4 feet 9 inches with a number of different poles that stick up around the pool and splash in water. But our favorite pool to go to while we stayed at the Treehouse Villas was the Paddock Pool area, which you can see they have a Paddock grill right next to the pool. But our favorite part had to be this giant slide up in the tower. We absolutely loved it. But that's going to wrap up our look at Saratoga Springs Treehouse Villas. Hopefully this video was helpful. Again, if it was, simply hit the thumbs up button. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments, and until next time, we'll see you on the next adventure.